Hey y'all, it's TxStampin Sharon back with another Mystery Monday. It is 4 p.m. Central on Monday, March the 29th. Thank goodness that says that on my computer because some days I don't remember what day it is. Oh gosh. We had so much fun on my mystery stamping at noon. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this one just as much as they did on my Facebook page. I do this twice a day, every Monday, except not next Monday. I have decided to take Monday off. Yes, it is the Monday after Easter. However, I'm having my second COVID shot on Friday, and I don't know how I'm going to be. I don't know how I'm going to feel. I don't know if I'm just going to be exhausted like my husband did. So I just wanted to let you guys know there will not be a Mystery Monday stamping on Monday, April 5th. Okay, so we'll be taking that off. If you are hungry for mystery stamping, you can go back here on my YouTube channel. I have a Mystery Monday stamping playlist, and you can watch one of those, or just make this one again next week. Just pull out everything and make it again. So it is, I was reading through the comments. I always love to just read because I don't want to miss out on anything. I saw one of the comments, Michelle Batson has a little wrench by her name, and that is because she is my moderator on my Thursday night lives. So that's why she's so special. But she's so special because I could not do Thursday Night Lives without her. I would be so distracted. I'd be all over the place because I'd be trying to read what y'all are saying. And then I would be trying to do my project. Which, by the way, brings me to, if you did not see our live last Thursday night, card making struggles, card hacks, taken care of in 1 hour. There was a lot of information shared, and I hope that you watch it because I am still getting comments. I'm still getting messages from people how helpful it was. They've been a stamper for years. It helped them with just some little tips and tricks that I have figured out along the way that works best for me. So it is here on my YouTube channel. You can go back and watch it, save it, share it with a friend who might need some of those tricks too, because it was a good one. I really do. And then on my blog, I have some downloads that you can go and get. When you look at the YouTube video, click the show more or read more button, it'll drop down and you'll be able to see my blog post link, and you can go straight over there and grab those downloads. So there you go. Margaret says, this is like reading a mystery book and seeing how the end turns out. It is. We're going to solve the mystery today. Mary says, so did Gail, that my video was very helpful. So I'm so glad. I share tips and tricks along the way in almost every one of my videos. Even on mystery stamping, I will share tips for you guys whenever I see that you have struggles. So I tried to put them all in one, but you know what? Even when I was done, I was like, oh, I forgot to tell them this. I forgot to tell them that. So join me this Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central here on my YouTube channel, because I'm going to talk about inks. Which one should you use for what? I'm also going to be adding a few things to it based off of some of your comments that maybe you still had questions on from the card hacks that I did last week. So join Michelle and I here, and that one will have a lot of information. It won't be near as packed. So maybe I'll have more time to maybe go through and answer your questions and stuff. But yeah, join us this Thursday night. So that is April 1st. No fooling. It's not a joke. It's also Christine Davies' birthday. Let's see. Michelle says, we get it done together because without you to help out, there is no me. You know, when I asked Michelle if she would mind helping me moderate, she was like, yeah, but I don't know if I'm qualified. She is so qualified. She helps on mystery stamping all the time. So I think that you all will agree with me that she is very helpful on my lives. So let's turn the camera and let's see, can y'all read that? Sure, you can read it. Okay, so this is Monday, March the 29th. This first clue is posted. Let's make sure it posted before I go any further. Yes, the first clue is posted under my video. Click the show more button. That's what it says today. Sometimes YouTube changes it, but it says show more. And you can gather all your supplies, which is the first clue, and then you can make a card. Okay, Wanda says she has a question before we start. Where did we find the items you will be selling in a grab box? Okay, she's talking about my mystery box. So let me see. Okay. I hate just talking to the, let y'all watch the paper. I don't know, I feel like I should be talking to you. Okay, so we talked about my mystery boxes. Now that the Stampin' Up! Retired list has come out, there's a lot of stuff behind me that has got to go because I don't have room. So what I do is I stuff medium-sized priority boxes with a variety of things. Several sets of bundles, single stamp sets, punches, ribbon, embellishment, anything that is retiring has to go. So Michelle and I chatted last week and we felt like each of those boxes contains about $150 to $200 value, if not more. Michelle got 2 heat guns one time because she bought more than one box. But I will post those on my blog, in my newsletter. You'll be able to purchase them through my blog, which my blog is www.TxStampin.com. Once I have them, I will announce, once I have them all packed and ready, because I have not had time to start going through things, I will tell you here on YouTube. I will post it on Facebook. If you are not on my newsletter list, you should be, because that's where you're going to hear it immediately in your inbox. You won't have to look anywhere for it. So yeah, that's the thing about the mystery boxes, okay? That's the best way that I can tell you. Michelle says mystery boxes are amazing. You just don't know what you're going to get, but you're going to love it all, I promise. You will be able to purchase them. So let's say last time I had like 40 of them, and I put a quantity of 40 in my WooCommerce store. And when all 40 were gone, they were gone. And they went quick. I had them lined up down the hall and I was like, oh, I wonder how long they're gonna sit there. Only a couple of days. So once you see it advertised, you need to jump on it because they will go. Just saying. So, okay, let me see here. I'm gonna fix this a little bit. All right, let's get on to some mystery stamping. Clue number 2, adhere the 3.5 by 9 inch folded card. You basically have 2 cards in front of you to the colored cardstock that measures 3 3/4 by 4 3/4 with adhesive. Renee is asking, how many boxes do I usually end up with? Last time I had 40. So we'll see how many I have this time. I should have pretty close to that again. I don't know. We'll see. And Michelle is saying again, these guys, these boxes are definitely worth every penny. Okay. So I have some props today. This is your small card. Okay, when it's folded, it's about that big. You're going to be adding it to the colored cardstock layer, and your card will open this way. Okay, that's how that works. So that is clue number 2. When you're done with 2, type done 2. Hello, Honeybee Stamping Hive. We're so glad you're here from Florida. Oh, Karen, you have not gotten it? I wonder what's going on. Okay. Karen, can you email me? Let's see. Email me at and I will look into it for you, okay? Sometimes some email providers do not let things go. They block them. I know Norma, who is usually on here, I haven't seen her yet, but Norma had to get a Gmail address because her provider would block my emails. So you could check your spam folder, like Renee said. You can check your promotions folder. I didn't even know I had one, but I do. There's so many things that it could be, but the best thing is to contact me and let me do the research, okay? Because I switched providers in January because I was having issues, but I haven't had that many issues with my new provider. So Renee says my first one went to promotions and I had to move it. So yeah. Okay. Jeannie is saying, I apologize, but I'm not familiar with mystery boxes. Is there a link where I can learn more? The mystery boxes from last year are all gone. So there is no true blog post there still, I don't think. But when I pack up all my retired stuff, I don't keep anything if it's not current because I don't want to accidentally pick it up and try to share it with you on a video or something. You go, where do I buy that? And I go, oh shoot, that's retired. So the best thing is you need to be on my newsletter list, which we're going to figure out any issues that we have with that. But you need to be on my newsletter list or on my blog subscriber newsletter list. So either one. If you will go to my blog, you can join my newsletter that way. So again, my blog is www.TxStampin.com. Let's see, do I have? Yep, I do. So there is my blog, and you can go there. So, okay, Karen, thank you. All right, so I'm seeing a few dones with 2. There we go. You guys have got that one. Let's take that off. Okay, add the colored cardstock with that small card to the top part of the 4 1/4 by 11-inch card base with adhesive. So I had you cut 4 1/4 by 11 and I had you score it. So now we're going to take and add this card kind of centered. Whoops, got all my layers wonky. We're going to add it to the top part of this card. Oh, I see Michelle is playing along. She had a doctor's appointment today. How is she doing? Is she doing okay? She's still in that boot? Okay. Makeba is asking how much the boxes are. They are $75 plus shipping. It is a priority box, and Lord knows how much shipping is. Last year it was 17 something. It shouldn't be much more than that, but it will be plus shipping. So for right under $100, you're going to get $2 to $2.50 worth of value. I also cut, and I always have so much designer series paper. I take the stacks of designer series paper to the printer, to the print company, and I have them cut them in 4 by 6 squares or rectangles. And then I have them shrink wrapped. They were probably 2 inches tall last year. I think I could have just sold those and made a killing. Everybody just wanted the designer series papers, but those are also included in the mystery boxes. So, I thought I cleaned everything out really good last year, but over the course of this year, since I moved in June, I have found more things. Okay, Jay Brickard wants to see it again. So it is your layers. You've already put this card on. And by the way, this card is opening this way, remember? So this is how everything looks, like that, okay? So we've got this piece down here that we haven't done anything with yet, and we have these layers like this, and our card opens this way. Henny is asking, she lives in Australia, can she get my newsletter? Absolutely. Michelle got 2 packs of my designer series papers out of the 3 mystery boxes she got. Yeah, I didn't have 40 packs, but I had quite a few of them. So, okay. So we are going to move on to clue number 4. Add 1 piece of designer series paper that measures 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 to the top of the small card with adhesive. So let's get our prop again. And we're putting that designer series paper right here. When you're done with clue number 4, type done for. How many of y'all attended the Creative 8 retreat this weekend? That was fun. Yeah, let's talk about that. I'm exhausted. Some of my ladies on the Facebook page said, I'm surprised you even did mystery stamping today. I thought you would take the day off. And I was like, oh no, I'm here. Okay. Henny, you can go to my blog and sign up that way. Or you can contact me however you need to. You can visit my Stampin' Up! Website, contact me that way. Visit my blog, contact me that way. So yeah, sometimes I shake my head at all the ways that I can be contacted, and I just hope I don't forget to check any of them. Oh, goodness. Mary Yates says she was pooped after Saturday. Michelle said she had a good time. It was a great day. If you missed this retreat, you don't want to miss the next one, August the 14th. Mark your calendar. You can live anywhere in the United States or the world and attend this virtual online retreat. We do hold it on Facebook because that is the only platform we have figured out. If we could figure out a different one, we sure would do it sometimes. Gail says, I like this new presentation, much easier to follow. I'm so glad. Kimberly enjoyed the retreat. Annie K says she loved the retreat. Mary Yates said, I loved every minute of Saturday. Rachel wants to see it again. Okay, so we've added our small card. That does not want, I should stick that down, but I don't want to. Small card to our colored cardstock, then added both of those to that. Now we're adding designer series paper to this front piece right here. Nancy Clark says it was a blast. You did a wonderful job all day long. Also, Friday night was informative. Yeah, Friday nights is where you get to learn, know about the team, get to meet the team and some of our quirkiness. And I think everybody loves the Meet the Team night. We do it via Zoom and we stream it to Facebook. You know, who would have thought that all these technology things, you know, that we would have to do just to help people stamp, but we do. And we figure it out. So, well, Shirley, I'm so glad you're here watching Mystery Stamping. It is a unique way to make a card. I give you clues and you follow along. So I hope that you will join us next time. I normally do it every Monday, but I am not doing it next Monday. I'm taking the Monday off after Easter, but I will be back the following Monday. So yeah, I hope you'll play along with us the next time. You'll figure out, this is not so hard. Linda says nothing else is scheduled for August the 14th. She can't wait. Awesome. Jay Brickard says the retreat was fabulous. Barbie says, I hope Creative 8 will be on YouTube. I do not do Facebook. And that's the challenge. We just can't figure out how to do it the way we run our retreat. However, keep in mind, Barbie, that even if you're not on Facebook, you can join the retreat. This time, we had it down so well. We get so much more organized each time we do one. The retreat ended on Saturday. Monday morning at 8 a.m., the email went out with all of the project sheets and the tutorials. The videos. The videos are filmed on YouTube. We do it that way. It's just the only way we can figure it out. Like I said, if we could figure out another platform, we would do it. Let's see. Makeba says, that was my next question. I've been trying to find the Dress to Success Designer Series paper. Will that be included in the box? Dress to Impress probably went out last year. Sorry, Makiba. And Teleki says it was great and inspiring. I'm so glad. Yeah. Oh yeah, Patricia, you got to learn a lot about me on Friday night, didn't you? My convertible story. I got an email today. Dear Miss Topless. Oh, it was cute. Okay, I made me giggle. All right, you guys are done with clue number 4. Clue number 5, stamp an image on white or vanilla cardstock scrap. If it needs to be colored, do that now. Let's see, what else are y'all saying? Yeah, Michelle, you did learn a lot about me being topless. Can we just clear that up? I don't want people to think I go around really topless. I say I'm going topless, but that means I'm taking the top down on my convertible, okay? The first time I said that to my son-in-law, he just glared at me. He's like, Mom, I don't think that's a good idea. It's against the law. Oh gosh, that's funny. Henny says, after hearing all the great comments about your retreat, I wish that I lived. Henny, you can still come to the retreat, honey. Even in Australia, you can still join us. It is a virtual online retreat. We have people from all over the world on that retreat. You can come. Denise in Dallas says she is loving this card already. Yay! Christine Davies says, Creative 8 was awesome. Loved it. You've got to join us in August. There you go. I know, Mary. Wasn't that hysterical? Oh, gosh. Pat Sickler says, I've started watching the Creative 8 YouTube videos today, and they were super. We shared some great projects. The thing is, we share more on the simple side, the more stepped up, the 3D projects. We share so many different projects on those retreats that it is mind-boggling. And we don't even talk about it ahead of time. It's amazing. Each of us has our own style and the way we do things, but we've never had the same projects. Isn't that funny? Christine Davies says, Friday evening was brilliant. Seeing you in a whole different way now. Oh yeah, you should hear us. We do some fun things. See, Christine Davies lives in the UK and she was there, Henny. So wherever you live in the world, be there. Okay, how are y'all doing on clue number 5? Wow, we have 148 with us right now. That's awesome. If you're just now joining me, I did start at 4 p.m. Central. I invite you to keep watching, see what you think about this whole Mystery Monday stamping, and then go back, gather your first clue that is listed with this video, cut your cardstock, your designer series paper, get your stamps ready, and make a card. It's a fun one. Michelle is asking, is there a certain size for the image? Well, the image is going to go on the front of your card. So if that helps you, then that's, you don't want anything that's like a background stamp. We just want a small image. If you want to hold off and wait, you can do that too. And you know what? I always say go rogue. If you're just having a good time stamping, just go rogue. Nancy Clark says, I have attended all 5 retreats. And she's already marked the calendar for the next one. Always seems to miss the first few clues to mystery stamping, but have made many of the cards after awesome designs easy to copy. Well, Nancy, why are you missing the first few clues of my mystery stamping? We got to fix that, girlfriend. Hello, Rebecca. I'm glad you're here. Gail is saying, sometimes there's a gap between meaning and perception, isn't there? Interpreting my clues, sometimes you just go, that's a mystery. Sometimes the first clue is a mystery. Oh, Diane says she loved the challenges. So thank you for bringing that up. There will be challenges again in August prior to the next retreat. We started letting people on the Facebook group earlier this time, and they were like, we need to do something for them. They're just all there, and we need them, we need to inspire them. So we, at the last minute, we had already started letting people in the retreat. we came up with challenges, and we did one challenge a week for the 4 weeks leading up to the retreat. One was a case challenge, one was a sketch challenge, one was a color challenge, and I want to say the other one was a funful challenge. Anyway, we gave out door prizes. So that will be advertised heavily for the next retreat. You want to sign up early so that you can do more stamping. Just saying. Oh, Aunt Aleki was surprised by my drag racing story. Yeah. See the things you learn on a meet the team night? Okay. Sue Wells says, if I set up a Facebook just for card making, I'd never get any chores done. Clue number 6, cut out your image with punches, dies, or your paper trimmer. Trim it down to size. So when you're done with clue number 6, type done 6. Makeba is asking, how far back does the mystery stamping go, and are they in a file? Okay, here on YouTube, I started mystery stamping the end of August. Prior to that, they were all on my Facebook page. I kept having people ask me, you know, they're not on Facebook. Would I do it on YouTube? I didn't know how it was going to go, but it has gone very well. I don't have any PDF files. We talked about this today on my Facebook page. I do get people asking me for the file, but it takes a long time to convert a Word document to a PDF. And I just don't have time. You know, I want to be able to create more mystery stamping and have these events every Monday. So I just don't have time. Let's see. I'm missing some more comments here. Linda said she absolutely loved the challenges. They got her excited for the upcoming retreat. Awesome. Nancy Clark says, let me just say, husband and son can't seem to read do not disturb signs on my door. Tried locking the door, but they picked the lock. Oh my gosh. Linda is saying, is this the 2-inch circle punch item? No, it is the, you know, if you are using the strawberry stamp set and you have a strawberry to punch out, an image to punch out, this is not the 2-inch circle punch yet. We'll be getting to that. Patricia Zepp says, I joined Facebook specifically for the retreat. And you know what, Patricia? That's a great idea. You don't have to accept friends. You don't have to do, you know, friend requests or anything like that on Facebook. You can just go on, create an account just for the retreat, period. And that's it. So there you go. Rebecca says, tell them you're going to pick the lock on their man cave. There you go. Okay, I'm seeing a few dones with 6. Let me scroll back up a bit. Mary, congratulations on your new job. But you know what? Working does get in the way of stamping, doesn't it? But you know, my mystery stamping stays here on my YouTube channel as a replay, and you can always watch along. But yeah, when do you start your new job? Okay, let me see a few more dones with 6. We have 150 with us right now, and I just want to make sure that the majority of you have cut out your image and are ready to move on to clue number 7. Barbie says, Nancy, get a guard dog and place it in front of the door. They just give the dog treats. They know how to get around those dogs. You wag a treat in front of one of my dog's faces, they're going to follow you anywhere. Barbara Williams says, if I download Adobe Reader on your computer, you'll be able to go from Word document and save as a PDF. Yes, I do know how to do it. It's the posting it, uploading it, it just all takes time. And I try to do my YouTube lives. I have to be ready for those. I have 2 blog posts a week. I send out emails. You know, if I didn't have so much computer work to do, I could get a lot more done. I'm just saying. Mary says, once I get done with all the orientation, I'll be working 1 day a week. Okay, well, that's not bad. Okay. All right, I think we're done with 6. Cindy Wagner, I hope you're doing okay. Thinking about you and your family. Clue number 7, create a mat for your image using the colored cardstock scrap. Adhere both layers together with adhesive. I do have Adobe Reader. I mean, it's just, you know, when you think about doing something, it might take a few minutes, but then there's all the other things you have to do, and next thing you know, you've been at the computer for an hour. So, yeah. Jeannie says that she lives in how do you even pronounce that? Ahwahnee, California, where a week ago we had snow and today it's beautiful and 70 degrees. We might do that routine a couple more times before spring really settles in. Wow, that's crazy. Renee says there's a lot more behind the scenes work than it looks like from our side. 100%, 100% true statement. Barbara Williams says, understand you're quite a busy and we are grateful for all that you do. There you go. I know, Cindy, there are tougher times in life, but sometimes when you're going through the tough times, it's hard to remember. It has been worse before, but just know that we're thinking about you. Wanda says, all I have to do with my dogs is yell, who wants a cookie, and they run to the dog cabinet. Absolutely. My grand dog tries to open the door. So he's here this week. Okay, let me go back through. All right, I don't see any dones with 7 yet. Jean says, I would like to get involved with mystery stamping. Anyone else thinking about trying it? We can be newbies together. I say you go for it. There's a lot of people who watch me a couple of times and then they go, okay, here's that first clue. I'm going to give it a try. And I promise you, I give you plenty of time to complete the clues. And then I always tell you, if you get off of a clue, if you get behind, just go rogue, just make a card. The whole point of mystery stamping is fun and making a card. Okay. Because most of the ladies here, Jeannie, is it Jeannie or Jean? I just want to pronounce your name right. We've been doing this here on my YouTube channel since August. If they didn't keep coming back and stamping with me, I wouldn't keep doing it. Somebody said, I'll keep doing mystery stamping until I don't do it anymore. Well, I will continue doing mystery stamping for as long as you guys keep coming back. All right, there's some dones with 7. Let's move on to 8. Add your image matte layer to the top of the small card with dimensionals. Maybe not all, it depends on the size of, so we've got our designer series paper here. I need your image to be more up at the top part. If your image is this big, that's fine. I just need it to be more at the top. It doesn't have, don't touch it. You want to leave a border as always, but it needs to be in the upper portion of this card. Renee says, I wonder why you as a demonstrator had such a lag. I've noticed it not on your videos, but others as well. A lag? What kind of lag? A time lag as far as when I'm talking and when I move the papers? Is that what you mean, Renee? Norma says, I invited my card making cousin in Australia to watch you. She is loving it. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, there is a time delay with any kind of streaming, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook. So Facebook is horrible. Facebook can be really bad. YouTube is not as bad, a few seconds maybe. But Facebook could be like 45 seconds, which seems forever. So, okay, so this is clue number 8. There we go, we're still on that one. Can I show the sample again? Marcia wants to know. Yes, ma'am. So this is what we have so far. We have a piece of designer series paper on this part. Our card opens this way. And we're putting our image up here in the upper portion of this card. Henny says, this is the first time I've seen your mystery stamping. Henny, are you kidding? Oh, I thought you had caught it before. I know you've caught my videos because we've chatted back and forth. But oh, Henny, I'm so glad you caught me. That's awesome. Jean says, perfect. Fun and making a card with clues sounds like fun. Pronounced Jeannie. Jeannie. Got it. Jeannie. It is, Jeannie. It's exactly it. I give you clues to make a card. And I mean, if I stopped doing mystery stamping tomorrow, I bet my inbox would be flooded. Where are you? Why are you not doing this? People love it because you're using the supplies you have on hand, interpreting my clues, and there is no wrong way to make a card. You may interpret my clues differently, but your card is your card. It's your creation. Michelle says, I think I might have just gone rogue with this image. Oh gosh. Okay, let's see. Okay. So if y'all ever see any crazy people on here, like that orange guy, he is a spammer and I am trying my best to get rid of him, but he keeps posting. So if you see anything, don't respond to him. Michelle's helping me. Michelle, he is really hammering. This is why I need a moderator too when I am doing my lives, because some people think it's funny to troll. Renee, he's a troll. Why? Go do something else. Go do something else. Okay, how are we doing with number 8? Yeah, don't engage with him, guys. Just ignore him. Michelle and I will watch and get rid of him. Yeah, I removed him, Michelle, but he still keeps coming back. So just remove the comment. If he continues, I'm going to report him. So there you go. Okay. Yeah, Sue is reminding everybody to sign up for my newsletter because I send the clues via email. You'll get them. I send them out at 3 p.m. Central Time on Sunday so that you're ready to stamp with us on Monday. To get my email, click the, oh dear, do I even have it on this video? Oh, it's not there. I need to add, I will do that when I give you all the next clue. I'll add my way to sign up for my newsletter underneath this video. And then that is the best way to get that first clue. So Barbara Williams says, I always watch half your mystery stamping and make the cards afterwards because I'm still on the work clock. You know, those people who pay you? Yeah, I get it. Clue number 9, add the designer series paper that measures 2.5 by 4 inches to the small panel on the 4.25 by 11 inch card base. So let's bring in our prop. It's this panel down here. You want it on the outside because your card's gonna be folded like this. We want that designer series paper right here. Okay, I added my blog link to this video so that you can go to my blog. On the right hand side, you'll see sign up for my newsletter. That is the best way to do it. Okay, are y'all done with clue number 9? Okay. I love it that y'all went rogue. It's fun. If you have a circle image, a flower, and I mean something small. I want something small here. This is not using the circle punch. You can punch it out with a circle, an image, or a button. You could even use a button for this. I just need you to have a small image. It could be a heart, it could be a flower, something that coordinates with your designer series paper and your image. But we need a small circle stamp or a small heart, but something little, okay? No bigger than an inch, inch and a half, inch and a quarter, small. I did put y'all on hold. I went to go, can y'all hear me now? I hope y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me talking? The sound has just returned. Okay, good. Okay, I hope y'all can hear me. Yeah, Marilyn, trolls need a laugh. They need stamping. Yeah, it always happens on the lives, usually when it's over. So, okay, good. Yes, y'all can hear me. Okay. I'm so glad you appreciate the visuals. I don't always give visuals on mystery stamping, but this card took it several steps and I wanted to make sure you got it right. So, but yeah, okay. When you're done with clue number 10, type done 10. We've got a small image, cut out, fussy cut, circle punch, cut with a die, but a small image. Yeah, the delay is longer today. I'm thinking the delay is closer to like 20 seconds. Yeah, I put you on hold. I went over to my other computer to add my blog information so you guys can sign up for my newsletter on my blog, through my blog. While you're there, take a look at my blog. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Okay. Eileen is done with 10. Let's see who else is done with 10. Peggy's done. So those of you who are joining me, I did start this live at 4 p.m. Central. I hope that you were inspired and will go back and watch the replay. Okay, so Marilyn says no sound. Vernita says lost sound. Okay, I'm going to check something. Let's just see. Let me just see. 10. Okay, I'm hearing me, so I think we're good. Okay. All right, I think you guys are done with 10. With your small card closed over the bottom panel, and I'm going to show you, of the 4 1/4 by 11 inch, take a dimensional and add it to the bottom of the closed card. Okay, so bringing in our visual, we've got our layers. We're putting this on. We're opening up this little small card. We're closing this up. We've got designer series paper here. We're putting that dimensional down here, okay, at the bottom. Okay, y'all can hear me. So that, just put the dimensional right there, okay? So that's what we're doing with clue number 11. When you're done with 11, type done 11. Okay, so y'all can hear me. Okay, good. You just never know with technology, right? But we love YouTube. We love being able to have this platform that we can do Mystery Monday stamping together on. Wouldn't it be fun if one day y'all just all came over to the house and we just did it together? I don't know, it'd be quite a crowd, I think, because let's see, 164 watching. I don't think my house will hold 164, maybe 100. I don't know, we'd have to limit it. Just kidding. Cindy says, I chose to use the Sand and Sea Designer Series paper along with Friends Are Like Seashell stamp set. Oh, Cindy, your card's going to be perfect. Perfect. Marilyn says, glad for sound. It helps. There you go. All right. Y'all done with 11? That was such an easy one. Clue number 12, add your circle image or other image that you stamped, you know, the one that we either fussy cut out or whatever. You're going to add it to that dimensional because it's going to keep this. All right, let's line everything up. I should put a glue dot there to keep everything together. I might want to use this cardstock. So it's going to keep your card closed. We're just making a little enclosure right there. Renee says, how big is my yard? I'm on 3/4 of an acre. We got you, girlfriend. We could do this. I could get like a horn and I could yell out the clues. Wouldn't that be fun? Everybody has to bring your own chair and your own table. But other than that, we got it. So fun. Oh, when COVID is over, the things that I'll be able to do. Oh boy. When you're done with 12, type done 12. So yeah, if you're new to mystery stamping, go to my blog, which is listed below this video, and join my newsletter through my blog. It's in the right-hand column when you scroll down a little bit, and join my blog, join my newsletter that way. Cindy Wagner says she's in. Pick a day. We should say 1 year from today, we're having mystery stamping at Sharon's house, but we'd still have to do it on YouTube because everybody couldn't come. You know, somebody will have something to do, or they live in Australia and they can't get here on time. Oh, Henny says she'll book her flight. Okay, Henny's coming from Australia. Oh my gosh, I just love that we have stamping friends all over the world. I just love it. Renee says she'll pitch in for the tents. Okay, so this is how it's gonna go. We're gonna do mystery stamping during the day, and then you're gonna sleep in the tents at night, and we'll do more stamping the next day. How's that? Well, we gotta make it worth Henny's time. She's flying a long way. Nancy says that I'm bringing my camping gear and staying the night. See, Nancy, we're on the same page. We're just, oh my gosh, can you just see the neighbors? Michelle says, okay, it's official. I'm lost. Going rogue. Just go rogue, my friend. Renee says that I could still stream. Oh, there you go. Everybody has their little phones or little iPads. They could just be watching me. Oh my gosh, guys. Wouldn't that just be a hoot? I think we'd have to rent a convention center. We're going to have mystery stamping all day. We'll do one right after another. Oh boy. Rebecca Weiler says, have wine, we'll travel. Now, you are speaking my language, girlfriend. I sent Michelle a picture of me after the retreat on Saturday. I had to have a glass of wine. Oh, I was tired. Okay, you guys done? Pick a large garage or something. You know what, Cindy? Between my house is huge. Have I told y'all? Okay, so this house was built as a studio to film cooking shows. We've talked about that, right? But yeah, it's huge. When I first walked in, I was like, it looks like a church inside. It's just this one big, huge open room with a kitchen. And my husband's got a smoker out back. We can have him cooking. We could feed the people. Clue number 13. Take the second piece of Designer Series paper that measures 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 and punch the top using a circle punch. Now, this is where your 2-inch circle punch is going to come in. Pretend that this is my correct size of Designer Series paper. I just want you to punch a notch like that. I want a half circle. I do not want a full circle, okay? I just want a half circle. This is a notch. So that is clue number 13. When you're done with 13, type done 13. Wanda's in. Her daughter lives in Texas. See? You can go see her and then come do the mystery stamping. Oh, Nancy says, don't forget the campfire and s'mores. Oh, no, ma'am. We can't forget that. Christine Davies says, Henny, flight booked. Tent buddy. Henny says she's too old for camping. She likes her comfort. I hear you, my friend. I hear you. Let's see. Jeannie says, I've joined your newsletter. Looking forward to next month. I would love the camping aspect. We live about 20 minutes from Yosemite National Park. Oh, that is so pretty up there. Sue says, field trip. We'll rent a bus for each state. We're going to pick everybody up. Wait till I tell my husband this story. Mary says, I looked a bit tired after Saturday. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Michelle, The Walking Dead was filmed here. Cooking shows and The Walking Dead. I still have, and I don't think the picture would show on camera, but right after we moved in, you know, we hadn't had curtains up yet, and I was getting a cup of coffee. The sun was coming up, and I was like, what is that on the screen? It's the handprints of the scary Walking Dead people, like they were trying to get in my house. So creepy. So creepy. Barbie says, I will rent an RV. No more tent camping for me, right? Barb is asking, so you're going to punch, Barb, on the shorter side. Pretend that this is your wider paper by long. I didn't have time to grab one when I did my Facebook Live. So it's going to be at the top of your designer series paper, and your designer series paper is 4.5 inches long. Okay, so 3.5 by 4.5, and you're punching it on the 3.5 inch side. Renee says, Party Bus USA, and we can do stamping challenges on the bus too. Oh my gosh, that's hysterical. Nancy Clark says, everyone has to throw in for a porta potty. Yeah, that would probably be necessary. We can call it Retreat with Sharon. You know, for years, I used to go to so many like scrapbooking retreats and things. And I was like, I want to have a retreat house. I've always wanted to do that. So maybe this is the beginnings again of a retreat house. There you go. Okay, how are we doing on 13? Okay, I see a few. Okay. Oh, Patricia, what do you do if you don't have a circle stamp to use? Use any kind of image. Like on mine, mine's not a circle. One of mine was, but this one's not a circle on this one. So, okay. Jeannie says, do you think we'll need nursing help? I don't know. We shouldn't need any nurses. We should be fine. We won't get hurt, I promise. Clue number 14. Open up the 3¼ by 9 inch card and add the punched piece of designer series paper to the top part of the card with adhesive only on the sides. Okay, so here we go. We're opening this up and we're putting our designer series paper here that we punched, let me get my prop, at the top with our semicircle, okay? So the designer series paper is gonna go at the top of your smaller card. And we're only adding adhesive on the sides and the bottom. We don't wanna close this off because have y'all figured out what we're making? A gift card holder, yeah. Linda says we're gonna need more than one potty. Yeah, we will. Oh gosh. Y'all are so funny. Isn't it fun to dream? Peggy Williams says she's gonna use her camper for the potty. Okay. Oh goodness, this has been fun. You know, we always get off on such tangents, conversations on these mystery stampings. Okay. Clue number 14. When you're done with 14, oh, I didn't finish reading. If you have multi-purpose liquid glue, this works good, but I also used, on my card today, I used tear and tape. You just want it on the sides and the bottom, you want to be able to leave room for that card to slide in there. This designer series paper, Margaret, is 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. Renee says, I must say that I did not guess a gift card holder when I did my practice card. You know, you guys are so on to me with your mystery, with our mystery stamping. You try to guess what I'm gonna do. I think that's precious, but I love it when I trick you up. Oh gosh. Mary Yates says that I am great with gift card holders. You know, the card that I'm gonna share with y'all today, I had to make another gift card holder for my granddaughter's birthday, so there you go. Okay. Marsha Long, you were still sick? Bless your heart. Oh, hun, I am just so sorry that you are still feeling the effects of COVID. Bless you. Just relax, enjoy. I hope you love my card when I share it in just a few minutes. Oh my gosh, I almost busted out laughing because Deborah Wilson said, who's dreaming, Sharon? We're coming. I'll make sure I'll give y'all the gate code so you can get in. It's a little quiet community. Oh my gosh, my husband would not be surprised. He would not be surprised. All right, I think you guys are done with 14. Clue number 15. If you want to add a sentiment to the card front or inside, you can do that now. I did not tell you to add a sentiment on the outside because I didn't. I put mine on the inside. So you look at your card and you decide where you want your sentiment. Marsha Long says you were great at the Creative Retreat. Thank you. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I hope you enjoyed it, even though I know you probably didn't get to participate as far as stamping goes, but I hope it inspired you. So yeah, it was a fun day. Kayleen says, love you guys, always so much fun. We do have fun on here. We are all like stamping friends from all over the world, and we have a great time. So Linda says, I will need to make one that actually all the pieces go together. This is such a hodgepodge of stamps and designer series paper. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Wanda gets her first shot on the 31st. Okay, good for you. Linda says, the quiet will be over once you have 150 people come. Yeah, there's a field across the street from my house. There you go. I know, it won't be quiet anymore. Rebecca Weiler says, we have a lock picker in the group. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I get my second one on Friday. Cindy says, I could bring my very adorable granddaughter. She is doing her internship to be a nurse. Do you think she can practice on us? Sure. You know, we might have stamping exhaustion or, you know, things like that. So she could massage our necks, you know. Okay. I think we're done with 15. I've only seen a few. There we go. They're rolling in. Okay. Does your card need anything else? Does it need embellishments? Does it need ribbon? Does it need Wink of Stella? Add those now. That is clue number 16. Kayleen says, Stampin' Sharing groupies. Oh, Nancy, that's hysterical. She's calling it Woodstock. We could call it Wood Stamp. I don't know. That's too funny. Too funny. All right, guys, when you're all done with your card, let me know and I will reveal my card. Oh, Antoinette, I'm so glad you didn't have any problems. That's another reason why I'm not having Mystery Monday next week. I did not want you guys to be looking for me on YouTube and I not be here because I'm exhausted and I'm in bed. So there you go. There you go, Mary. Almost like Woodstock, only with happy stampers. All right, when you're all done with your card, Stamps Talk 2022. Oh my gosh. I have a feeling y'all would really come if I opened it up. I do. I believe you. Bernita says, wow, love this card. I have 5 birthdays coming up. I am so happy I can help you out, Bernita. So glad. Krista Thomas is done. I'm starting to see some dones. Okay. Let's show my card. Nancy's going to make our t-shirts. Okay, so I use the heart from Warm Wraps dies, which was, you know, the little cute mini cups we have, and then the little wraps that you could make around it. There was a heart in there, and so I used that. I actually die cut it out of the designer series paper, and then I added it to cardstock to give it some support, but I had to add a little pearl for my granddaughter. And so when you open mine up, happy birthday, treat yourself. And then there is her Amazon gift card. It matches the paper. Perfect. That's why I picked this paper. Okay, what do y'all think? And then when you go to close it, you just tuck it back inside. Now, it is hard to stand up once you put a card in it, a gift card in it. So keep that in mind. It does stand, but it is a little bit harder. But there you go. It is standing all by itself. Or, you know, if you need to, you can just grab your hand sanitizer and stand it up that way. Oh, yay, Margaret used the ice cream suite. Dang, that's awesome. Kathy says she went a bit rogue, but this is good. Nancy Clark says, beautiful card, we'll case it later. Henny says, that's a fantastic card. Yay, I'm so glad. I hope that you love your card. Michelle Batson, how are we doing? You said you went rogue, so how are we doing? Oh gosh. A Stampalooza? Oh, you guys are still talking about that. You're so welcome, Cindy. Cindy says, thank you for sharing your artistic talents with us today. I live for. I'm so glad. I know, Wanda, everything always needs a wink of Stella. I'm just so glad you guys are loving your card. Cindy says, where little heart is, I'm using the clamp with the clam from the seashell dies. See, any little small thing. I didn't know how to tell you that. A little flower, a little heart, a little image, something small. So just now, you know, we're just trying to keep that card closed to secure that gift card that's inside. So there you go. Okay. All right. Okay, Michelle says, now that she has seen mine, I was not as rogue as I thought. There you go. Okay. You know, bottom line, guys, it's all about making a card. In this case, it was a gift card holder. And just in case any of you who are watching this say, that looks familiar, this is the first time that I have recycled a mystery clue, and it was recycled from a Creative 8 retreat. Because after the retreat on Saturday, I was exhausted and I had to do it. So none of you found me out on this one. They figured it out on my Facebook page and they're like, hey, this looks familiar. And I was like, yeah, it is. I try not to recycle. I try to come up with something new and fresh each week. But sometimes a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. So there you go. Barb Hendrickson says, I'm finding my creativity with you each Monday for mystery stamping. I have loved all the cards I've made. Today's was special. I'm so happy. If I can help you be creative using the supplies that you have, then my job is done. And that's what I want to do. Each week, I come in here and I do mystery stamping with you guys. And, oh, by the way, if you are on Facebook, you can post your card for me to go and see on my business page, which is Sharon Armstrong Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And then that way the whole world can see your card. If you do post it, say, on Instagram or something like that, you can use the hashtag Mystery Monday Stamping, and I can find it that way too. So there you go. You know, Margaret, I was going to do a small ice cream cone to hold it closed, but I didn't get it to look right. So maybe you had better luck than I did. Renee says, I've never seen a retreat, so recycle away. I'm probably going to do that a few more times. Okay, so Rachel says she's going to redo as a masculine for my grandson who will be deployed after his birthday, which is April 2nd. He will be 30, and that's his 3rd deployment. Tell him thank you from all of us for his service, and I bet that he will love this card. I hope that you enjoy making one for him, and I know he will treasure it. So, okay, you guys had fun. You love your cards. You love my laughter. It's a done deal. I'll see you in 2 weeks. I'm not going to be back next Monday, so don't be emailing me. I won't be here. Taking Monday off. So everybody have a great week. Oh, but wait. You will be here on Thursday night at 7 p.m., right? Because I will be stamping live. Michelle will be here with me. And I am sharing all about ink pads, how to store them, how to re-ink them, how to use them. And I'll be using some coloring tools such as Stampin' Write markers and Stampin' Blends. So right here on my channel, 7 p.m. Central,